Hey sweeties, it's DeeDee. Welcome back to the dollhouse and to another plan with me in my Recollections hardbound planner. This is the plan with me for the second week of the year, January 4th through the 10th. For this week, I'm using a Bridgerton themed kit called Daphne. It's from Print Petticoat Bandit. And I chose this kit for this week because I had just recently finished watching Bridgerton on Netflix for the first time. At this point, I've probably watched it all the way through 12 or 15 times, but it was still fresh then. And I had also read the first book in the Bridgerton series during this week, and I just wanted to commemorate all of the Bridgerton that was in my life at this time. So you will notice that this video is sped through with a voiceover, and that's because I didn't film this spread until June or July. Yeah. And I didn't really remember everything that happened during this week. And also, nothing much happened. Like when I went back through Instagram pictures and old text messages and everything, there just wasn't much that happened. So this video is sped through with a voiceover, and I will have several more Plan With Me's that will be sped through with voiceovers just because they happened so long ago. I'm planning the weeks much later in the year than when they happened, or they weren't very interesting weeks. And I really wanted to fill in this whole planner. So I want to have a spread for every week, even if it's not very interesting or I don't remember exactly what we did. And also, I want to have all of 2021 planned on my channel. So, without much further ado, let's get started. I started with the bottom washi. First, the wide strip that has the kind of floral print. And then I filled around with the scallop strip, thinking maybe I would use it. But those patterns were so similar, I didn't want to put them right on top of each other. So I ultimately chose the thin bow washi strip, and I used the scallop strip to cover the header space in the middle. Then I moved on to full boxes, which I will scatter throughout the spread. You'll see in later Plan With Me's that I keep my full boxes to the bottom two sections of the planner, but for this week and for other vacation weeks where I don't do to-do lists, I will scatter the full boxes throughout the spread. One of the best things about printable kits is how customizable they are. For example, Print Petticoat Bandit offers several skin tones for their fashion girl. There might be 3 or 4 different versions of the full box page, each one with a different skin tone for the fashion girl. And you can pick the one that you like the best. And in this kit specifically, the Daphne kit, there are different versions of the Daphne, quote unquote, Daphne, that's part of the scene where she's dancing with or holding hands with the Duke. And then there's another Daphne, quote unquote, who's like looking at you when you're looking at the planner. And there's, like I said, 3 or 4 different options. There's like a darker skinned one, there's a lighter skinned one, there's a redhead, and you can pick which one you like the best. And I thought it would be really fun to cut the dark skinned fashion girl that's facing me and paste her into the full box sheet that has the screen accurate Daphne and Simon, the Duke. So I could have basically my own custom kit that has the dark skinned fashion girl to represent me and also the screen accurate Daphne and Simon. I don't know. I think it's really cool that printable kits allow you to take the art that is available and really make it your own. It's one of the things that I love most about printable kits, besides the convenience. Next, I moved on to the sidebar, which I did bottom up and packed pretty full. I usually leave a good amount of breathing space between the stickers in my sidebar, but not a lot went on this week and I wanted to use a lot of stickers from this kit. So the sidebar was a good place to fill in with more stickers. And once I was done with the sidebar, I moved on to the deco, which I scattered above the dates area of the planner. Now on to plans. And when I tell you there are very little plans this week, I mean it. I looked through the pictures in my phone and on Instagram. I looked through text messages. I looked through, notebooks to see what I had written down. But really, I had nothing. So I always start my week with a Hello Monday sticker. And you can tell I filmed this spread recently because this is the newer format of my Hello Mondays. Not the newest format, I have since updated, but this is newer than some other Plan With Me that you'll see. So I used the Hello Monday sticker on Monday and I paired it with the Travel Coffee Mug sticker from the kit. Then Friday gets a Cocktail Friday sticker with the tiny clinking glasses icon, also from the kit. And both of these scripts are on the half mandalas that come in the kit. I did sneak, I don't know if you noticed it, but I snuck in a color swatch label with a square box, and it has a little laptop in it that has the Duke and Daphne. I snuck that in during one of my jump cut edits, but that is to denote that I finished watching the Bridgerton series that day. Then I put blue glitter headers across the bottom header space and the light blue glitter headers across the top. I didn't use the taupe glitter headers because I wanted to use as little of that color in the spread as possible. Finally, I got around to erasing all the friction pen that I had written on the page. I just used another friction pen to erase it. And then I put down quote stickers that I had made to fill in that space. So I made one that says, "I burn for you," and another that says, "To meet a beautiful woman is one thing, but to meet your best friend and the most beautiful woman is something entirely apart." And these are just two quotes from, I think they're both from the same episode, actually. I think they're both from episode 5. But they're just two quotes from Bridgerton that I really love, and I wanted them in my spread. Next, it was time to fill in the spread. So I just got out my, what did I use? I think I used the Papermate Inkjoy gel pen, the 0.7, but it's just the black one. And I filled in finishing season 1 of Bridgerton on Monday, and then in my sidebar, I just wrote Bridgerton season 1. Wow, because I loved it. I truly enjoyed it. I've watched the whole season several times, like I said, 12 to 15 times. And then in another label in the sidebar, I wrote The Duke and I, which is the first book in the Bridgerton series, to denote that I read that book this week. And the reading sticker that I put there is from Simply Meet Kish, and the reading girl sticker is from Planner Studio. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and this time with me. If you did, give the video a like. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this from me, and ring the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. That's all I've got for today. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. And as always, you stay cute.